Have you ever felt like this? You wake up on a beautiful morning. You have the time. You feel a little motivated. You tell yourself you'll tidy up the living room. A little bit, that's all. Then you open a drawer and see a pile of old papers. You glance at the stack of books under the table, the dusty picture frames, and so you sit down, not knowing where to even begin. 30 minutes pass. You're still sitting there, staring at the room like it's a battlefield, and you no longer have the strength to fight. It's not because you don't want a tidy home. It's not because you don't know that cleaning is good for your health and peace of mind. It's because every time you want to start, there's too much to do and too little strength left. That's the quiet struggle so many face after 60. You have more time, but less energy. You understand the importance of tidiness more than ever, but feel hesitant to begin. And that's exactly why, today, I want to give you something gentle, but powerful. A simple cleaning schedule. Light enough that you won't feel overwhelmed, yet effective enough that you'll see progress day by day. Just 15 minutes a day. No need to clean everything. Just start in the right place. And do enough, not too much. If this speaks to you, hit the subscribe button to seniorize and stay with us until the end of this video. Because sometimes all it takes is one new approach to help you feel in control again, in the very home you've lived in your whole life. Tip 1. Start with the spots that trouble you the most. Many people think that to clean a home properly, the first step is to create a complete to-do list, task by task, in perfect logical order. But in reality, for older adults, that approach often leads to one thing: feeling overwhelmed, because that list can grow very long. And then you look at it and quietly ask yourself, how am I supposed to do all this? So you close the notebook, and everything gets postponed again. That's why today I want to suggest a different way to begin. A list that doesn't start with logic, but with emotion. Take a quiet morning for yourself. Brew a warm cup of tea. Turn on a soft light if the day is still gloomy. Pull out a piece of paper, or simply open your phone notes, and instead of writing living room, kitchen, bedroom, ask yourself this: which corner of my home makes my heart feel heavy when I walk past it? It could be the kitchen counter where unopened mail silently piles up, or that chair with clothes thrown over it for weeks now, or the drawer by your bed where you once kept old letters. That is the place you should begin. Not because it's the most important, but because it carries the strongest emotion, and when you handle it, you'll feel like you've lifted a stone from your chest. Don't think about cleaning the entire house. Think about making peace with one small corner you've been avoiding. And when you're done writing this list, even if it's just 3 to 5 items, you'll have created your first emotional roadmap to begin decluttering not just your home, but also your heart. Is there a spot in your house that makes you feel a little choked up every time you walk by? Leave a comment below if you're willing to share. Someone out there might feel exactly the same as you do. Tip 2. Choose what's essential, not what's perfect. When we were younger, maybe we used to think a home has to be spotless in every corner to be considered clean. But after turning 60, we begin to realize something far more important. Not everything needs to be done. And not everything needs to be done right now. Our bodies have different limits now. Strength, breath, knees, lower back, wrists, all need to be listened to. And if you try to do everything at once, you already know what happens. You burn out after a few days, then quit for a few weeks. So today, instead of asking, what should I clean? Ask this instead: What do I really need to feel safe, comfortable, and at peace in my home? Step 1. Group your tasks. Take a look at the tasks you wrote down in tip number 1, or the ones that repeat often during the week. Then sort them into these 3 simple groups: daily essentials, weekly support, monthly or seasonal tasks. But here's the key: start only with the first group. Step 2. Prioritize essential first. Safety above all. When choosing your daily tasks, don't pick things that strain your body or require bending down. Instead, focus on things that make sure walkways are clear, no tripping hazards, frequently used surfaces are wiped, sinks, doorknobs, tabletops, sleeping areas feel restful, clean bedding, tidy space, no clutter under the bed. A sample daily cleaning could take just 10 to 15 minutes. Make the bed after waking up, wipe down the kitchen counter, clean dishes after meals, wipe the dining table or armrests, return items to their place. Nothing more than that. Just enough to feel like your home is becoming cleaner, one step at a time. Step 3. Gently spread out the rest. Weekly tasks like vacuuming, changing sheets, watering plants, or grocery shopping. Spread these over 2 to 3 days. Don't save them all for the weekend. Monthly or seasonal tasks like cleaning windows, the microwave, or washing curtains, you don't have to remember them all. Just tie them to a pattern like, on the second week of every month, I do one bigger task. And most importantly, if you feel tired today, rest. Don't scold yourself. Just return tomorrow. Gently, but consistently. Are you trying to do too much every day? Do you feel guilty when you don't get everything done? Leave a comment if you've ever felt that way. And please remember, a clean home is not perfection. It's peace. Tip 3. Choose the best time of day to clean gently without exhaustion. There's something few people talk about when it comes to cleaning after 60. It's not just about what to do, it's also about when to do it. Because at this age, energy isn't distributed the same way it was when we were younger. Some people wake up at 6 a.m. with a clear mind, but their limbs feel stiff. Others don't feel warmed up until midday. And some only find the energy to tidy up after dinner as a soft ritual to wind down before bed. And all of that is perfectly normal. There's no one-size-fits-all golden hour. There is only the hour that fits you best. So how do you find your own golden hour? It's very simple. For the next 3 days, whenever you feel like cleaning something, pause and ask yourself, what time is it? Does your body feel light or heavy? When you're done, do you feel uplifted or drained? You don't need a machine to measure your energy. Just tune in honestly to your body. And once you discover your cleaning-friendly window, start saving small tasks for that time. For example, if mornings are your strongest, make your bed, wipe down the kitchen after breakfast. If you prefer afternoons, after lunch, take 15 minutes to organize a shelf. If you only clean at night, wipe door handles, fold a blanket, return a few items to their place. That's all. Gentle, without pressure. And if you live with family, turn cleaning into something light-hearted you do together. No orders, no strict assignments. Just say, can you help me for just 5 minutes? Then we're all free to do our thing. Let's wipe the table, then watch a movie. You'll be surprised how quickly others step in. Not because they're faster, but because they feel invited, not obligated. What time of day do you feel most awake and energized? Drop a comment below. Someone else might feel exactly the same. And if you're not sure yet, observe just today Notice when your body feels lightest when you stand up. Tip 4. The magic 15-minute method. Light enough to change your whole home. Some days, you walk into your kitchen and see leftover dishes, a towel hanging crooked, the fridge giving off a faint smell. You think, I'll just clean it all at once. I'll push through. Then you get up, cloth in hand, knees already aching. A few minutes later, you sigh and give up. And what follows is exhaustion mixed with a bit of self-blame. But what if I told you, you only need 15 minutes? Not 15 minutes to clean the whole house, just 15 minutes to create enough change for you to feel like you've made a step forward. The 15-minute method is something many older adults have used with success. No pressure, no endurance tests, no need to finish it all. Just a timer and one small area that needs care. How to do it? Choose a tiny spot, a bedside table, the kitchen sink, a drawer in your medicine cabinet, one fridge shelf. Set a timer for 15 minutes. If you're worried about fatigue, try 10 minutes work, 3 minutes rest, 2 minutes to stretch your hands. Work in silence. No phone, no TV, no distractions. When the timer rings, stop. Why does this work so well? Because 15 minutes doesn't scare you. Even when you're tired, you can still do it. Even when you're down, it's not too much to begin. And you get instant feedback. You wipe a table, it shines. You fold towels, it looks neat. That feeling, I've done something today, is priceless at this stage of life. And the most magical part? Many people, after finishing 15 minutes, quietly ask themselves, maybe I'll do 5 more. Maybe I'll finish the shelf beside it. You can stop or keep going. But the most important part is you've started. If you tire easily, prepare in advance. A small chair nearby to rest between tasks. A warm glass of water. Some soft music if it makes you feel calm while cleaning. Cleaning doesn't have to be a battle. It can be a gentle form of self-care, as soothing as meditation. Think about it. If you give just 15 minutes a day, in 1 month, you'll have invested over 7 hours into your peace of mind. No burnout, no guilt, no turning your home into a burden. And if you're still unsure where to start today, just pick one drawer and set that timer for 15 minutes. Have you ever tried the 15-minute method? What changed for you? Leave a comment and share your story. And if today is your very first try, just write, I've started. Tip 5. Silent cleaning. While you're still living, there's a gentle way to clean, one that doesn't take extra time, doesn't require preparation, and is especially suited for older adults who no longer feel like putting on cleaning clothes like in the old days. I call it silent cleaning, or cleaning while living. You don't need to set aside a full hour to do anything. You simply make use of the time you already have. Those little moments when you're in the right place, at the right time, and let your hands stay a bit busy. A few simple examples. While waiting for water to boil, you can wash 3 to 4 bowls in the sink. While the coffee is dripping, wipe the countertop with a damp cloth. While talking on the phone, return things on the dining table to their proper place. You don't need perfection. You just need to avoid standing idle. Because if you sit there waiting for water to boil, it feels long. But if your hands are busy, time flows faster, and the housework feels lighter bit by bit. For older adults, here are a few safety notes. Don't bend down for long during a shower to scrub the floor. Use a long cloth or a short handle mop hung within reach. Don't stand on high stools to reach things. If something is bothering your view, write it down and ask a family member to help over the weekend. Don't twist your body to reach under cabinets. Use a grabber or ask someone to rearrange things so you don't have to stretch that far anymore. Let cleaning become part of your daily rhythm, not a tiring obligation. While showering, lightly wipe the mirror or sink basin with a cloth. While watching TV, fold a few kitchen towels or tidy a small drawer. While listening to the radio or music, gently dust the altar table, chair armrests, or bedside shelf. You don't need to give cleaning your full mental focus. You just need to let your hands move while your mind relaxes. And one day, you will realize the house has become cleaner day by day, and you didn't even feel like you had to spend time cleaning. A question for you today: are you wasting those empty pockets of time throughout your day? Could you use them for light cleaning that keeps your living space more tidy? Take a look back at one of your afternoons and ask yourself, if I cleaned a little during each waiting moment, what would my home look like now? And if you have any small tips to clean while living without feeling burdened, share them with the community. Who knows, your everyday actions may be the inspiration someone else needs. Tip 6. Clean by zones. To avoid chaos and exhaustion, one of the reasons many older adults avoid cleaning is simply because they don't know where to start. The house is large, every room has a messy corner, but your energy doesn't allow you to go all around like you used to. So you stand in the living room, glance toward the bedroom, remember the kitchen, and end up starting nowhere. Instead of cleaning whatever you remember, try dividing your home into clear areas. Let's call them zones. But not divided by traditional rooms like when we were younger. Divide them based on what affects your feelings and safety the most. Suggested 3 zones to prioritize for seniors. Zone 1. High-risk areas for tripping or falling. Examples: entryways, bathroom, kitchen. These need to be kept clear, dry, and free of clutter. Clean this zone first, as it directly affects your daily safety. Zone 2. Visually stressful areas. These are places you constantly see and feel uneasy about. Examples: a messy living room table, a cluttered shoe rack, an overloaded nightstand. Every time you look at them, you sigh, and that sigh is draining. Tidy these spots to help your mind feel more settled. Zone 3. Rarely used areas. Clean them later, such as the attic, guest room, or long-ignored storage cabinets. These aren't urgent. Only return to them when you have the energy. Don't let your mind worry about spaces you don't even live in daily. Each day, choose one zone to take care of. Examples: Monday. Check and tidy the entrance. Are there obstacles, water puddles, or slippery slippers? Tuesday. Wipe the nightstand and throw away old receipts. Wednesday. Check the bathroom. Any empty bottles to toss? Any towels too worn out? You don't need to do it all. Just pick one task from one zone, a little each day, and that's enough for you to feel in control of your home. Tips to clean zones effectively. Always have a portable cleaning basket ready. Cloth, trash bags, spray bottle, grabber, to carry when moving between zones. Start with the most visible thing. Clear clutter, wipe clean, rearrange. Stop at the right time. Clean one zone in 15 to 20 minutes, then rest. You don't need to complete a zone in a day. You just need to start with a light heart and stop without guilt. Now think about this. Which zone in your house affects your emotions the most? Which place do you avoid looking at every time you pass by? Write it down and start from there. If you're about to divide your home into your own zones, share your approach. The Senior Rise community is always ready to listen and learn from each other. Tip 7. Store your cleaning tools in the right places, so your body doesn't have to work overtime. There's something that seems so small, yet has a huge impact on cleaning after the age of 60. Where do you keep your cleaning tools? Many people leave the rags upstairs, the floor cleaner in the kitchen, the broom in the storage shed, and the trash bags out back. So every time you want to clean something, you end up walking back and forth 3 or 4 times just to gather your tools. At this age, every extra trip to find something is another chance for sore knees, a stiff back, and even forgetting what you were planning to do in the first place. So the first thing to do is simple. Organize your cleaning supplies. You don't need to buy anything fancy, just a small basket, a plastic box with a lid, or a fixed wall rack is enough, so you always know exactly where things are. Suggestions for seniors: smart cleaning storage setups, organized by floor, not by item type. If you live in a multi-story home, keep a basic set of cleaning tools on each floor. Ground floor, cleaning cloths, kitchen spray, small trash bags. Upper floor, dry cloths, a small broom, glass cleaner. This way, you won't have to climb stairs just because you forgot a rag. Store tools close to where they'll be used: kitchen cloths in a drawer near the stove, floor cleaner tucked in a fixed spot near the entryway, dusting cloth hanging behind the living room cabinet door. Each item should have a home, so your brain doesn't have to think hard each time you need it. Use lightweight tools with easy grips. Avoid large, heavy bottles. Choose small, easy-to-squeeze spray bottles. Swap out bulky cotton towels for lightweight microfiber cloths. Always have one mobile cleaning kit. Prepare a small plastic tote with a handle containing one multi-purpose spray bottle, one cleaning cloth, one roll of trash bags, one small grabber, so you don't have to bend down. Anytime you want to clean a spot, just carry this with you. No more back and forth, no more fatigue, no more forgetting. And don't forget to check once a week. At the end of each week, take 5 minutes to open each storage spot and check if anything has run out or needs restocking. Make a short list, so next time you go shopping, you can pick up what you need. Don't wait until you're ready to clean, only to realize you're out of floor spray, trash bags, or the mop is broken. Think back to last week. How many times did you want to clean something but gave up because you couldn't find the right tool? Organizing your supplies isn't just to make things look tidy. It's to make your body less tired, to reduce extra steps, and to make cleaning easier. If you have your own way of organizing cleaning tools that works well, share it with others. Your small tip might save someone else dozens of steps every day. Tip 8. Never walk empty-handed. A tiny habit that brings big tidiness. There's a tiny habit, so small it's easy to overlook, but if you do it consistently, it can transform how your home feels in just 1 week. It's this: every time you walk somewhere in the house, don't go empty-handed. Heading from the bedroom to the kitchen, take that empty cup from your nightstand. Going from the sofa to the front porch, bring that magazine you've already finished. Walking into the bathroom, take the used towel that needs washing. Why does this work? You don't need extra time, you're already going that way. It stops clutter from piling up in the wrong places. Most importantly, it avoids the overwhelming feeling of, where do I even start with all this mess? Tips to make it easier. Place a small basket in each area of the home, near doors, by the stairs, beside the sofa. Each time you pass by, toss 1 to 2 out-of-place items into the basket. At the end of the day, return them to their proper places. Even if you only move around 4 to 5 times a day, you'll have tidied up nearly 20 items per week without ever feeling like you were cleaning. Ask yourself today, are there small things lying around in the wrong places for days? Do you feel annoyed when you see the same pair of socks draped over the arm of a chair for days? Try this today. Next time you stand up, look around and take one small thing with you. It may seem tiny, but tiny steps are what build a truly peaceful, tidy home. Tip 9. Your cleaning schedule should fit your life, not force you into a box. We're no longer at an age where rigid schedules always go as planned. Some days, you wake up feeling refreshed. Other days, you just want to rest. Some weeks, you have doctor's appointments, need to care for a loved one, or simply don't have the mindset to wipe down the windows. And that's okay, truly. A good cleaning schedule is a flexible one. If you miss a task today, don't blame yourself. If this week feels overwhelming, scale things down to the essentials. Wash the dishes, make the bed, wipe the sink. Call it a recovery week, and when you feel better, you can return to a fuller routine, just like you've done before. Once a month, sit down for just 10 minutes and ask yourself, does this schedule still suit my health and current mood? If the answer is no, change it. That's all. You're not lazy. You're adjusting to live longer and feel stronger. If you've ever given up because your old routine no longer worked, then today you can begin again with a softer version, a smarter version, a version full of compassion for who you are, right here, right now. If you're still here, still listening until the very last moments of this video, I want you to know this first. You didn't give up. You didn't give up on the home you've lived in for decades. You didn't give up on the space that once made you feel overwhelmed. And most importantly, you didn't give up on yourself. At this age, cleaning isn't just about wiping a table or putting something away. It's how you reclaim ownership of your living space. How you tell yourself, I can still create peace here. Clean enough to feel at ease. Tidy enough to breathe deeply. And that's not easy, especially when the body feels weaker, the legs move slower, and the shoulder aches come more often. But still, you showed up. You chose to begin again, one small step at a time. So today, give yourself a little reward. Nothing big, just something kind. A warm cup of tea by the window, an old song you once loved, or simply a moment of stillness and a smile to yourself. You did it. You cleaned up the day, not with muscle, but with perseverance. And if you keep doing these small things, 15 minutes a day, one small corner each week, one familiar zone each month, you'll gain more than just a tidier home. You'll rediscover this feeling that every morning you wake up, you live in a place where everything feels in order. That every time you look around, it no longer feels chaotic, but clear. And every time you rise, you don't think, what mess do I have to fix? You simply think, just a little tidying for lightness. And if something resonated with you during this journey, a habit you want to start, a room you feel ready to face, or even just the gentle realization, I can still do this, leave us a comment below. Write, I'm still here and I'm starting. Someone like you might read it and begin their journey too. Thank you for spending your time with Senior Rise today. If you'd like to keep receiving gentle, practical, easy-to-apply inspiration like this, hit subscribe and turn on the bell. We'll be here every week, not as cleaning instructors, but as companions, walking through this same season of life with you. Your home deserves to be loved every day, and so do you.